Safeway offers grocery delivery. Use promo code DELIVERY to receive $5 off plus free delivery on your first order. You can order everything from fresh produce to baked bread to milk and eggs. All your weekly grocery shopping needs, even your pet's food. It's easy, and with 1-hour delivery windows, you get your groceries when it's most convenient for you. Just go to Safeway.com, click on the grocery delivery tab, or download the Safeway grocery delivery app and use promo code DELIVERY at online checkout to receive $5 off plus free delivery on your first order. Safeway, it's just better.
Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Left of Str8 Show with your host, Scott Fullerton, as we discuss everything under the rainbow sun, from LGBT issues to foodies, entertainment to books. Join us as we talk to some of the most interesting leaders and celebrity LGBT guests and allies on the internet. So grab a cocktail, it's always happy hour somewhere, and enjoy the show. Now, here's your host, Scott Fullerton.
Welcome, everybody. It is season 2 of the Left of Str8 Show, and boy, guys, I'm having issues the first 5 minutes into the show, I'm telling you. Oh, my goodness. How is everyone doing out there? Welcome to season 2. I'm so happy to have you on board. For some reason, my computer is going a little crazy, and it wouldn't let me into Blog Talk Radio until about 1 minute before the show. And I had to call in here from my iPhone instead of using my usual microphone and headphone. So I'm going to try to get that fixed here in the next couple of seconds. But, man, we have a lot to talk about today. Thanks so much for your patience. I took August off to do a little bit of traveling and to get some stuff done for Season 2. I got some great guests lined up for September and October. We're going to have a great another 11-month season. Today, you're in for a serious treat. We have 3 fantastic people. David Hernandez, singer. He was on American Idol. He has a fantastic voice and a new single out called Beautiful. He'll be on in just a couple of minutes. We have the wonderful actress Michelle Ang. She's on Fear of the Walking Dead. Amazing. She has a new project that she is producing, and we'll be talking about For Izzy in a bit. And then we have our good friend, the Randy Report, Randy Slovacek, coming in. He's going to do all about pop culture for the weekend. So, guys, sit back. We're going to have an amazing interview with David Hernandez in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to try to work the microphone issues here and see if I can get to my other microphone. But let's play just a little bit of David's opening into American Idol. I mean, he's probably going to kill me for playing this, but I think this will be kind of fun to play for him here. This is what really got him on the map and got Simon on his side. This is Papa was a Rolling Stone and his auditioning on American Idol. This is David Hernandez.
America might be surprised to know about me is that I was in gymnastics when I was a little kid. I was actually really good. I could whip out like a back handspring and a double back like nobody's business. It was pretty awesome. I had to wear this like leotard thing, and then the guys wear these white pants. They kind of go over it, so you don't really see. You know, it's kind of like what the girls wear. Yeah, it's really embarrassing when you first put it on and then you put the pants over really quick because you don't want anyone to see you. I went to the Grand Canyon Olympics, and I won like 10 medals or something. I don't remember what it was. I was pretty good. It's kind of weird now, you know, you wouldn't think it, but I could do a mean cartwheel.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. You see, I never got a chance to see him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. So, Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. See, my mama just shook her head and said, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Hey, mama, is it true what they say that Papa never worked a day in his life? Papa had 3 other kids and another wife. I said, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Sing it for me one more time. Say, oh, hey. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone, 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 alone. Papa was a rolling stone.
Yeah. All right, so check it out, dog. Check this out. Check this out. Now, this is the David Hernandez that we fell in love with, right? Okay, listen. I was saying earlier, man, I hope that this kid is good tonight because, man, you were so good when we saw you, dude. That's how to put it down. Show the personality. You got all those vocal skills. That was hot right there. That was very nice, dude. Very nice.
Your voice is so pure, it's like it pierces right through the heart. Every note right in the pocket. Unbelievable notes that God, there's some notes there that were amazing.
Yeah, right?
David, what's so great is that your personality really came out this week, and you told the story from the beginning, and you didn't overdo the song with the growling and everything. It was just perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you.
David, this may surprise you, but in my opinion, that was the best vocal of the night so far. This is what I like about you.
Okay.
I like the fact that when you are given some criticism, rather than sulking, you treat it as a challenge.
Exactly.
So you're not being childish about it, because people do get criticised in real life. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
But you've risen to the challenge.
Yeah.
And I wasn't a big fan when you got through, but I'm quite happy now to hold my hands up and say I am a fan.
I've been waiting to hear that for thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you, God. Well, not letting God, but thank you, God.
It's mine. And you did the end zone dance, celebrating here on stage.
The hoodie came up,
Yep.
you know.
I was like 70-15 tonight, Paula. Why was this such a great time for music? It looks like you're having fun.
Because there were some great songs that came out of the 70s. They're great songs.
I think what they're saying is your honesty is charming. You worked hard, you accepted the challenge, and you delivered tonight. If you want to vote for David, dial 1-866-IDOL-06.
I bet he's having nightmares about that dialing in 186. Guys, we're back here.
Oh, my God.
I'm so excited to have him on the show. Little blast from the past there, huh? My first guest today got his first. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Well, Dave, let me give you the intro here. Our first guest is, you had your first taste of fame back in American Idol. We just played the tape from Papa Was a Rolling Stone, which was a breakout song for you. Season 7, your amazing voices keep you rising through the ranks on Idol. You had all sorts of great successes since then. You've done a couple of EPs, and your new single, Beautiful, is out now. Thanks so much for coming on the show, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. I'm really happy to be on and, chatting with you.
It's my pleasure, my friend. You are just a busy man to pin down. We had you scheduled earlier, and, of course, you had your writing class, and say you're on your way to studio. You just have no rest for the wicked, eh?
Well, I think what happens when you start working on a new project is all the things start kind of flooding in at the same time. When it rains, it pours in a good way, too, I guess, which I'm super grateful for. But, yeah, they tend to conflict. I guess it's just my luck. But it's worked out really well, so thanks for being flexible with it.
No problem. Well, God, I'm so great to have good new music from you, man. Beautiful. We're going to talk all about that in just a little bit, but it is just an amazing song. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, that song is probably the first release I've had, first major release I've had in a few years now. So I'm super stoked about it, and I kind of forgot what it felt like to have all this like excitement when it came to releasing a new song that was getting it was such a positive sort of, you know, feedback moment from it.
That's awesome. Well, it was definitely worth the wait. Let's start with give a little bit of background. I mean, you grew up in Arizona. What was and you were starting young. Didn't you start performing at a real young age? Talk about what got you interested in music and growing up in Arizona and the whole music thing.
Sure. I started off when I was about 7 years old with the Valley Youth Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. My grandfather took our first show called. It was my first major intro into the music world and into theater at the same time. So that's kind of when I got the acting / like singing bug, and things kind of took off from there. And then I moved with my dad shortly thereafter, and the music thing kind of stopped just because we didn't have any money, and there was a lot more things to tackle being in a divorced family and dealing with like siblings and stuff like that. So it kind of took a back until I was about 17 years old when I started writing my own original stuff, and I went to college. I kind of got more independent from that, and so and now we're here. And I was signed to Universal when I was about 21 for a couple of years, and then I auditioned for Idol right after that, and I guess the rest is history. I think Idol's been like one of the major like monumental experiences in my career, if I were to pick any of them.
Oh, I can imagine. Sure. I mean, you were? I mean, a couple of popular bands. You were doing cruise ships. Yeah, I can hear you. You're sounding good. Can you hear me? Okay. Your phone, I think, was shutting out for a little bit. Can you hear me now? It's one of those audio issues on the first day back. It's no problem.
Hello?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. We lost our caller, guys. See, it's going to be one of those days. I guess when you have, what do they say, if you have a bad first rehearsal, then it's going to be great from there on out. He'll be back calling in just a couple seconds, guys, but thank you so much for your patience. It's one of those weird days. We start the second season, and my computer's acting up, and we have voice issues on his end. But, guys, David Hernandez back in just a couple seconds. He's actually traveling right now in L.A., driving to a recording session he has going on in just a couple of seconds. So we got him back on the line now. But
yeah,
you got to love those L.A. cell towers, right?
You know, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't even know where I cut off, but let's pick that back up.
No, that's okay. We're going fine. We're getting back into Idol. And I was just talking about, you were in a couple of popular bands early on, and you were playing cruise ships and everything. What's it like to go from that kind of relative, just being a regular performing gig, to getting to the whole Idol machine? Was that just a crazy transition, or how was that for you?
Yeah. I mean, I think I was 24 years old at the time, so it was a bit of a shell shock because I had not been in front of 35 million people before. So that was crazy. And then, you know, worrying about like how vocally good you were going to be, and if you picked the right song choice, it was all like a lot of pressure. It was boot camp basically for like singers.
Right.
So it was a big change from being, you know, relatively unknown, actually completely unknown, to, you know, now shoved in front of like the world. That was crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, is it really like a family? I mean, you've been touring with a lot of people. You went through a lot of people you made friends with, obviously, there, and still work with a lot of them today. What was it like for the whole shebang to end this year? Was it kind of a little bittersweet? Were you kind of following along, or just too busy in your own career?
Well, I always follow along. I'm never too busy. I always like to catch up, even if I can't watch the live tapings. That, you know. So yeah, when it ended, it was pretty bittersweet. Like, we all are. I mean, not all of us are a family, but a lot of us build our own little circles and our bonds within. Not everyone's gonna like each other, but for the most part, like, everyone on my season, I'm still really cool with, and also other seasons, like Michaela Gordon from season 4. She's one of my best friends. I still talk to Saisha from my season, Ramiel. They all supported the single when it was released and everything. So yeah, we're very much, you know, it's kind of an exclusive experience that only, you know, close to about 200 people really have gotten a share over the 15-year run of American Idol.
Right. That's awesome. You had a really interesting season, too. I mean, it was actually the season of the guys, with the winners were David Cook and then David Archuleta. And then I think if you would have made past that, you were so close getting past that 12th round. Like you said, song choice is everything. But, man, I think it was the year of the guy. You would have been taking it all the way because your voice is just amazing.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. It was a cool year for the guys to kind of rise to the top, and I mean, it would have been cool to have the 3 David.